All opinions expressed on this presentation are of the individuals themselves. This is for adults only and may contain discussions likely to offend.
Welcome to Bald Statements. I'm Gary.
I'm not.
Me neither.
And today we are discussing literature.
And we're speaking very quietly.
Because it's a very calming...
So make turn up your volumes on YouTube and your device. Turn up your volumes so you can...
What's your favourite book, Bert?
You fucking ruined my joke. Stepped on my joke.
Oh, is that going to be funny? All right, rewind.
Yes.
So, as Bert was saying...
No, it's too fucking late now, isn't it? I didn't know it started. I was still eating a biscuit.
Oh, me too.
Well, I wasn't.
But it's fine.
Right, should we start again?
No, it's fine. No, we can roll with that.
Oh, he's got the right up there.
You fucked him up.
Oh, mate, I
You
didn't
and your
fuck him up.
fucking weird ASMR voice.
I'm Rob.
ASMR?
Yeah.
I'm Gary. What's ASMR? What is it?
ASMR.
What?
Like a sensation you get with certain noises, certain tones of voices. You need to YouTube it. It is really calm.
I need to YouTube it.
ASMR. Yeah. It's like a relaxing state. Oh, it's like speak. Like someone rushes. MR. I mean, loads of videos on YouTube. It's sort of stuff you listen to it, it relaxes you. Oh. Some sort of stuff.
But that's not what we're here to talk about.
No.
We're here to argue about literature.
Why argue? Why can't we just discuss it like
Because it'd be
adults?
boring.
All right. Yeah, let's talk.
People don't watch this for intellectual content.
Really?
They argue to hear your stupid fucking opinion.
They listen to me and
And us
Bert's
shout you down.
podcast for intellectual stuff. You're just
No,
here.
our separate one that we do.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a cunt here. I've got to pause this very quickly a second. I've got really a whole phone call I just need to get back to. Not joking, it's nothing to do with shits. Just for 2 seconds. Sorry, guys.
Oh, we're going to carry on.
All right, okay.
So, I have some examples of what literature is. Fiction, non-fiction, manuscripts, poetry, contributes to collective works, compilations of data or other literary subject matter, dissertations and theses. They are all examples of what literature is. Did you know there are examples of things that are not literature?
Sorry.
So, what is not literature? What comes under the banner of what is not literature?
These biscuits.
No. They're
They're not literature.
They're not literature, no. Right.
You mean okay.
Yeah, non-literary texts are texts such as advertisements,
Right.
brochures. I thought a brochure was literature because it will tell you information about, but apparently not. Newspaper and magazine articles and editorials.
Oh.
Excuse me. They are examples of what isn't literature. I thought
That-
it would be, but it's not.
Everything right?
All right, yeah, cool. Cool.
So yeah, literacy festivals.
Yeah.
There's
We spoke about literacy festivals on a previous show.
we have. Are you a big book reader?
I like all size books. Yeah, I don't read as often as I'd like to be honest. But I do like reading. I just very rarely have the time to read.
I've read a few books in my life, but I'm not. I should read. I would like to read more, but yeah, I just haven't got time. Or, well, if I do read a book, I get stuck into it. Mainly on holiday.
I'm waiting for Will's comment about it being a pop-up book or something.
They can be frightening.
No, yeah, they can be.
Do you read books, Will?
Actually, you boys are surprised. Religiously. I do. At one
Bible?
stage...
The
no,
Quran?
I wouldn't read... Fuck off. No, I had...
So you had one
before
figure
we
in one
moved, I had a library of about 450 books. in our lounge. It was downside. It used to be footballers' autobiographies and horror stories. Stephen King.
You left your Jeremy Clarkson one at mine.
Oh shoot! I did, yeah. But
It's too late now.
Yeah,
It
and
went on the fire.
Clive Barker, Stephen King, autobiographies. I like reading that and horror sort of stories and that. But normally I can get through a book of about 250 pages in about 4 hours. I can read super fast, always been able to. And like you, if I get into a book, normally if I'm in it at 10 pages, I can finish it. But it's not been unknown for me to just pick up 2 books in a day and stay there, not even move from the sofa. Love
Clearly
reading.
got more spare time than I have.
Yeah.
I guess the difference is that you don't spend your spare time editing videos
or creating Instagram
effective-
accounts.
Effectively for free.
Yeah,
Exactly. Creating. That's a fucking good point. The Instagram account. You are such a fucking liar.
I've got to. No, I've got to. I've got. Yeah, I've got
He's still
to sort
ironing
out.
out some. He doesn't even know, does he?
Took me 10 minutes.
I've got.
He doesn't even realise he's up.
No.
As I was saying.
Have you just had a fucking
Books.
bong out there or something?
Yeah. Books. Yes.
No,
I like-
Instagram. The Instagram page.
Yeah.
I
was going to upload it. I was going to upload, but then I
took me
saw
10
it
minutes
was
to
already
do.
up there. I was like, how the fuck's that there? I was like, what? All my hard work was for nothing. Someone else had already put it up
I waited
there.
until the time you said you were going to do it by, and it wasn't there.
Yeah, but you didn't give it the additional 15 minutes. It's always whatever time I say plus 15 minutes. This
I
is
think
a
you
common
gave it
thing.
longer than that, didn't you? You
No,
gave
no.
it a good few hours, I think, before I got to bing, come up.
Yeah. Nah.
You never had any intention of doing it. You don't do fuck all for this channel.
No, I'm not having it. I'm not
You bought
having
me
it.
breakfast
I,
for the hours that I
Under
put
protest.
it wasn't under protest.
And him.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't say it. And I said, and the one with the extra mushrooms and
in.
tomatoes.
Yeah, because I said, I had the orange juice as well. Yeah.
I don't do eyebrow raises.
But
I've never done eyebrow
because
raises.
you got a hat on usually.
No, even
But I spend
even if I
hours
didn't-
editing these videos.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'll give you.
I don't charge you for it.
No, I know.
I just ask that you put a little contribution towards it. Gary does. He does his notes.
I'll bring my
stuff.
notes
He
in
shares
here.
it. He tells his friends about
My
it.
intellectual stuff.
You do
just
fuck all.
notes,
You
no
had
bands.
one job.
It comes
One
in
job.
there.
Set up an
Your
Instagram
notes are
page.
here.
Huh?
And you just ping them out of thin air. And they're
Only the
usually-
good ones.
And they're
Yeah.
usually wrong.
You
No, I'm
had
not having
one
that. We've
fucking
disagreed.
job. Set up an Instagram
We
page.
disagreed with the
And you
BBC.
failed on that. And not only did you fail,
Yeah.
you lied and you
No.
gave not just me, not just Gary, but our viewers a bullshit story that you were going to do it.
I like the way you got
and-
into books and literature then, a bullshit story.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what. There was a reason I couldn't.
That's because
you didn't.
No, there was a reason.
you got to
I
have a
can't
good memory to
remember.
be a liar.
No, I can't remember the reason that I couldn't because it was a few weeks.
Because
ago,
you fucking bone idle.
No, it's not. No, nothing to do with that. No.
You just made a promise that you couldn't keep. Simple as that. So the Instagram page is up and running. I've done a lot with it because I don't go on Instagram.
I know.
very often.
I got more happy to edit it up and take it to the next level.
Oh yeah, of course you are. Yeah, now I've done the fucking groundwork.
Edit took 10 minutes.
Yeah. You had 6 weeks.
You just
6 fucking weeks you had.
Oh man. Yeah.
You just go back through the past 10 shows.
Yep, I'll give you that.
Yeah, thanks.
So you didn't do anything,
Apologise
did you? Did
to
you
the
do-
viewers.
Did you do anything or not regards Instagram?
Without going into specifics.
No, don't know. Yes or
Yes
no?
or no?
Yes, I did.
What?
No, I said without going
Yes
into
or no?
specifics.
Yes, I did. No.
Yeah.
No, I did.
You said you'd do it.
No,
That's-
I did. I did. With in regards to
Apologise.
sub.
Apologise to
Do
these
you know? I
people.
feel an apology is no. It's because saying sorry means I didn't mean to do it and I won't do it.
All right.
again.
So
do it.
what did
Just
you
do it.
do
Just
then?
But I did.
What
apologise.
did you do?
No, we said we're not going into specifics.
Yeah, let's go-
You said
let's
no.
go
You
into
said you said no. I don't want
Why don't you
specifics.
wanna-
I want yes or
why
no.
don't you wanna
so
go
I
into
gave you a
specifics?
yes because you said no, not to. You
didn't.
said yeah. I said do you want specifics. You said no, not specifics. I want a yes or no. Did you? And I said yes. And you went oh no, I'll have the specifics.
Well, yeah.
then."
No, you
exactly.
don't.
But you can't want the specifics afterwards.
I can.
No, you can't.
Okay.
No, I'm not having it.
Because you haven't done anything.
What's your favourite book?
I did read Chris Evans' autobiography,
Which Chris Evans?
the ginger one,
Right.
because he had lists, and at the beginning of every paragraph, Like he had obviously his title for every paragraph, and then he had a top 10 list of, and that was quite different and amusing.
That sounds like the curious incident of the dog in the night time. Have you read that?
No, I think it's on my to read list.
It's very good. It's very easy to read. It's done from the point of view of an autistic child, and he has Asperger's. So quite often there'll be a chapter. It's just a list of his favourite films or something.
Yeah.
It's a very good book. Mark Haddon. That's a particular favourite of mine. You say you like horror. I like James Herbert. I couldn't get into Stephen King. I like James Herbert's novels.
I've read a couple of James Herbert. A couple of them, I can't even
Which
remember
ones?
the name of the authors.
With James Herbert.
No, with James Herbert, where I've read a couple of his in the past, because Heidi used to read James Herbert.
Right.
But a couple of them, a lot of the time, I'll look for a type of book, and then whoever's written it.
Hardback,
I mean, it's a
softback.
horror.
Funny. Yeah. There's one I read the other week called The Summer I Died, which was
That wasn't James Herbert.
gruesome. No, it wasn't James Herbert, no, but it was, gruesome beyond belief. Got through it in an evening. But really, really was, twisted that down a couple of, put that down, have a bag.
Dan Brown. I like Dan Brown's storytelling. Some of it's a bit bollocks, but I like his way of structuring a story.
What about Clive Barker?
I've never read any Clive Barker.
Really?
Is he a supernatural guy?
The Hellraiser and all that sort of stuff
Right.
he did, and some of his stuff's really, really cool.
I read some army books. I can't remember the author. But you used to be in the SAS.
Oh, Bravo 20.
McNabb.
Andy McNabb.
Andy
Yeah.
McNabb. I read a couple of his books. They're quite good.
I haven't read it, but I've heard him read it. The audio book,
Right.
Bravo 20.
I don't like audio books. I thought I would.
They're good if you're driving.
Because I'm
though.
not a massive.
It's a
I'm
lot
not a
easier to
massive reader, but yeah.
listen to that than it is to read a book while you're driving.
And although from a removal man's point of view, I hate people that have lots of books, I hate the idea of having all the books on a Kindle. There's something about having a book, going in the bog or in the bath, whatever, with a book and actually...
Unless it's someone that you're moving.
Yeah, exactly.
Then they can have a Kindle.
Then they can have a fucking Kindle, yeah. But no, I love a book, yeah.
I like the smell of a book. Whether it's a new book or an old book, they've got that smell.
Yeah, especially those catalogues that used to do perfumes.
FHM isn't a book.
No, I know.
It's not literature. And if you hadn't been on your fucking phone, you would have heard Gary read out a list of what counts as literature. We're not going to do it now because it's not fair on the viewers.
He'll go and dispute all that.
Nah, I'm not having it. Nah, I'm not having it. Nah, I'm not having it.
We're not going to do it now, you say.
I agree. You spelled editorials wrong.
I don't know if I've worn this
mental,
shirt.
considering you've spelt dissertations correctly and theses.
I don't know if I've worn this shirt on this show before.
How do you spell editorials?
Edit, O-R-I-A-L-S.
O-R.
I-A-L-S.
Well, that's how I copy
You've
it.
done editorials.
Editorials. Editorials.
Editorials. Yeah, with an eye out. It's fine. I'm not going to criticise you for that.
Oh, I am.
Unless a man would.
You can criticise all you like.
I haven't had a caramel one yet. They're all fucking gone. Yes, they're the books I like.
Yeah.
Because he'll go and have them. Let him have some dark
over
ones first. Oh,
You cock!
it's not quite the same thing, but I used to really like books like Asterix the Ghoul and Tintin. And I
Yeah.
collect them. I've got loads and loads of stuff of them because it's quite old and worth a couple of quid. I've got different paraphernalia attached to that.
When I was younger, I don't know if they still do it now, but when you read a book and it will give you options. Go to page 50 if you want this to
Yeah.
happen, or 80 to go.
Choose your own adventure.
Create your own story,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never ever finish one though. I don't think you.
We just go around in circles.
I must have done, yeah. Or can you finish them?
Did you go to the wrong page?
I don't think so. I read a few of them, and it's like,
I tried to write one of them.
just,
Really hard.
Yeah, got to be a lot of effort going into that.
Have you ever written a book?
When I was younger.
I've written one.
When I was younger. Wasn't like a bestseller by any means.
Oh no, I haven't done anything with mine. But a few years ago I bumped into my old English teacher and she proofread it. And I keep thinking about trying to get it published one day. I've got a mate who's having a book published in the next couple of months. Well, a couple actually. The guy that does his art stuff here. He's got a book.
picture book.
There will be pictures in it. It's an art book, so yeah.
I'll give him a hand writing the blurb.
No.
No, you never know, mate.
I'm not going to put you in contact with him.
And you, to get more money, you'll frame him. Oh.
I've put the drums in already.
Oh, we're talking about books.
Oh, you're such a...
I've put the drums in, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you, I see your point. These ones aren't as nice as the camera ones. But yeah, no, books, yeah, I think it's an important part. I think that's why a lot of young people now are thick. When I was brought up, I was
Thick?
Thick, yeah. 100% thick. And spelling and literacy is atrocious now because when I was young, I had to read books. Like, it was regular after, if you didn't have homework, you had a book to read and all this. Now they don't.
No.
Now the second they're back, might have a bit of writing, but everything's to do with just online or on their phones. Where reading a book actually it helps you visualise words. It makes spelling easier, pronouncing words easier, because you get used and you build up a familiarisation with them.
I never read as much as what I'm openly admit I'm shit at spelling. I'm shit at reading.
I'm only good at spelling and words in the majority of the time because I did, and I still do. I love reading, and I read a load when I was a kid. Both my grandparents were English teachers, so sort of like force-fed books.
Had to.
Yeah, but that's the reason why. But yeah, I do think the kids are now miss out. It's very rare. My kids have gone through stages where they write a few books and they go through a few books and that. But
What do you think about burning books?
it doesn't bother me in the slightest.
I don't think you should give them away if you can.
I think that's more pronounced when the Bible's getting burnt and the Quran's getting burnt. as
Or
political
science
statements.
books, actually.
Yeah.
People or trans ideology books, things like that, getting burnt by the right. Because they...
Yeah, all the right.
Fact, it's happened. Ben
I'm
Shapiro.
not denying that. I'm saying the left have
Yeah,
also
Jordan
burnt their fair
Peterson.
share of stuff.
Didn't Hitler burn loads of books, or he got his?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he did.
It was
Hitler
in
did, yeah.
It was in Indiana Jones, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did that. He burnt a load of books, yeah.
Because he didn't want people being more knowledgeable than him or something like that, wasn't it?
That's the thing that people rely on books too much for knowledge when really you should be able to, when you read a book, you take the knowledge of it or whatever and store bits in your brain.
Because
People just use-
fiction, non-fiction is how you interpret it. Isn't it? You could read a non-fiction, I could read non-fiction. We go in completely two different ways of how we interpret that book and what you visualise when you're reading it. Because don't you ever like you hear someone on the radio and then you look at them and you think, oh, it doesn't look like how I envisioned that person to look. So
describing a person. and
yeah,
things
but
like that,
when
yeah.
you're reading the book, they're describing what's there. But you say in the jungle, you're in a jungle.
In the jungle,
Yeah.
in the jungle, in the jungle.
That's
Raining.
the best thing
is-
about book where you use your own imagination.
exactly.
Do you ever read a book, and particularly if it's got a Russian character in, and he's got like a really long name, but you don't, in your head, just go visitor.
Yeah, you just make it up.
Yeah.
And he is that. He is yeah. He's usually Gorbachev for the whole book.
I can't. I'm anal about it. I've got to break the word down, find out exactly what it says, and then I
do
get
initially, but then every other time that I read it, this is my book. See, all right, look.
Fucking hell, have you written 9?
there. The ninth
The
law.
Ninth Law is the title of it.
Yeah. Is that not like a sequel?
No,
What was the eighth law?
196 pages there. Look,
I'll read that for you if you want.
yeah.
I'll give a proofread it.
I've got some changes to make. Oh, you're going to proofread it. I had an English teacher proofread it. I've got her notes and Becky's notes. Becky read it as well. Are you off again?
I'm amped to.
I'm glad you could make it.
So,
Yeah, so there you go.
hello.
Written a novel there. One day I should try and get
Oh,
it
hiya.
Yeah.
published. I don't know.
What's it about?
Yep.
Oh, how the hell do you... Time travel, space,
I don't believe so.
scientism, Scientology, comedy,
Is there any rumpy pumpy in it?
no. There's death.
No, it doesn't.
There's a man called Ubu.
Ubu.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Yeah, there's a robot in it.
So it's very science. Yeah, no, not my cup of tea.
Chapter 14, the prophecy. See? Can you knock the table a bit more, mate? Yeah, so there you go. Maybe I should print it out again one day. And make the necessary adjustments. I've got it printed somewhere. What it was a book that I wrote when I was about 12, and as an adult I went back and rewrote it as more of a, not so much he said, she said, this happened, that happened kind of a narrative. I actually put descriptions in there and things like that.
I'd read it.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Oh, I've just said it. I'm not going to say it again. Watch the video.
Yeah, no, I'm no interest in reading a book. Not reading a book. Writing a book.
Writing a book.
Say what you
They say everyone's got a book inside them. I don't mean in like a sexual, perverse way, but everyone's got a book inside them. You just got to get it out.
Well, yeah, because it's your life, isn't it? Your life's
It
different
could
to
be,
my life,
yeah,
different to
yeah.
your life. So we've all got our own experiences and how
I
we
think
feel.
if Will wrote his autobiography, you could call it Mein Kampf 2.
One of you know, when I wrote a story, it was a wiki story. My story, I can't even remember what it was called. It was about 112 pages, but it was about the story of a £1 coin. Going from pocket to pocket via basically shopping all this and different people
that's
and the
good.
different sort of, like...
This
ended up
surprises
plugged in
me
and stuff,
that you...
Money's the biggest germ carrier around.
Yeah, I didn't quite go with that thing. It was like from creation to different
But
But it is,
people.
because
and
it goes from different
The
people.
different
Yeah,
people...
yeah.
Pick it up.
Sounds a bit
Without
like
being clean,
Stickman.
But yeah, no, it was it was pretty cool. Just different characters with it, different circumstances with the money, and
Interesting.
different things.
Did it have
I'm
its
gonna-
own? Did it have its own country?
I'm going to edit this bit
Poundland.
out. I'm going to edit this bit out and nick that idea.
And just have me going, I done crayon.
Yeah. Thanks for providing that clip.
Oh, superb. But yeah, so I think we've covered all the books.
All the books.
All the books, all of them.
Yeah.
What about the classics? Wuthering Heights, Great Expectations, Shakespeare.
Not a fan of Shakespeare. Not a fan of a lot of those sort of things. I like a lot of
Porn.
No, I like a lot of the older, really old books, like the 1800s.
Oh, Shakespeare not old enough.
The 1800s and 1700s to do with the devil. And
Yeah,
stuff
I'd
like that.
argue that Shakespeare was older than
No, I
1700s.
I actually don't enjoy Shakespeare.
No, but you're
that
saying
much.
you prefer older than Shakespeare.
No, not older than Shakespeare. Older books, but about certain topics and that. But with Shakespeare, yeah, it's all picked up and glorified because yes, he was a great writer and screenwriter and director.
Screenwriter?
Oh, well, not screen, but you know what I mean, for the stage. For the stage. But yeah, but I'd never really, even Romeo and Juliet, watched it because I watched it. I didn't think, wow, that's one of the best things I've ever seen or one of the best things I'd ever read. But you do it because it's Romeo and Juliet. You just sort of, no.
Well, I did it at school.
Yeah, exactly that. But you're doing and go, oh, there's this film about
Julius Caesar.
these two people that fall in love and then there's a bit of a row between the family and they die at the end. It's not really, you know, it's probably just like, sounds like a cheesy...
Yeah, but you're basing that on today's standards. When he wrote Romeo and Juliet, there was nothing around
Agreed
like
in
that.
those days, but now, by today's standards, it's a bit shit. It's like White Chicks with Dicks, that film, innit? It's like, that if he wrote that in 1700, you go, wow, this guy is a visionary.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hot
Now,
Tub
you're
Time
like...
Machine.
Yeah. In there, you're like, really? Or Titanic 2. Or that, oh, what's it? Sharknado. Yeah, that's what it'd be on a par with. Yeah. There you go.
So
Shakespeare
that's
to Sharknado.
Shakespeare
That's it.
summed up.
Yeah.
What about his All the World's a Stage? That's been misinterpreted by the conspiriate community. That All the World's a Stage. It was a sonnet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it could be. Stop looking to see if you can get the answer.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. You know what, Bert? I'll have to just agree with you in a minute.
Where is it here? Right, Wikipedia.
You're just waiting to see something.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. So basically saying that a man's life is split into 7 different acts, like a play.
Yeah, I'd agree
But
with
the
that.
conspiracy theory community have taken the first line, all the world's a stage, and adopted it for their own narrative by saying that everything's fake.
That's the Matrix, yeah. Basically.
Yeah, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So they haven't look at the context or anything like that. Yeah. We learned about that at primary school.
What's that called?
It's from As You Like It.
Yeah, it's pretty cool there. Is that like a poem?
Well, I just read.
It's a sonnet.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look it up.
Yeah, no, I know, yeah. I just have a feeling that looks quite
It's
cool.
from As You Like It. I didn't realise it was.
You could
No,
upload
no,
that.
no,
You
I
could
thought it was its own separate.
You could upload
piece
that
of
to our
work.
Instagram page.
Yeah.
And
Is it a Sonic?
what, that?
No, it's a part of a monologue.
You could have said purple there. You could have said purple, Will.
So Dickens.
Yeah, better than Outs. I thought no, sorry. No, I'm not a fan of Dickens, no.
They made a cider, didn't they?
Go on, Gal.
Dickens cider.
Hey!
I've seen a few Ages of Man where it starts as a monkey, then gets into a man, and then
A
it
monkey?
goes. No, there's like the picture like every one of it.
You mean evolution?
Yeah, and
That's
then it
nothing
goes.
to do with
immigration.
It's nothing to do with Shakespeare.
No, but that sort of reminded me of it. And then it's got some bloke with a beard with tits and high heels, and then the other man turns around and starts going back. So we fucked up here, and goes back again.
Yes, I saw that and I thought it was hilarious because the woman that posted it also doesn't understand what evolution is. So she got that wrong as well.
I know, just saying, it made me laugh.
Dostoevsky,
Dostoevsky.
you like his stuff?
I don't know, do we?
Or Tolstoy, Leo Tolstoy, War and Peace.
I haven't read War and Peace.
I do like Toy Story.
Dostoevsky did Crime and Punishment.
I haven't read that.
No, I haven't.
Oh, what about that one? It's a bit. I don't know. You might have even mentioned it with.
C.S. Lewis, the Narnia.
Not Lady
Yeah,
Charlie's
really
Lover.
I like that as a youngster, yeah.
Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, the Austen. Was it one of the Austen?
Jane Austen. Steve Austin. I don't know.
What,
Stone Cold with it.
The wrestler, the wrestler or the $6 million man. And the Bronte sisters. I don't know what they did. Not my cup of tea. They did that period stuff, didn't they? Used to knock one out about once a month.
Huh?
The Rumpy Pumpy books.
That was me.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh,
you read that?
E.L.
I can't remember the fucking name. I'm assuming, as we are all men who have significant others or wives, we all probably got the same benefits of our wives reading that book. I'm assuming all your missuses read the books.
You read one of them.
I don't know about. I know my ex-wife.
I was basically used as a sex toy for about the space of about 4 weeks, which sounds amazing, but after 2 weeks, you're like, fucking hell, I'm dead. No, non-stop. God knows what that was. It was like giving every woman in the world a
E.L.
Viagra.
James.
E.L. James, yes.
I was confusing that with the Twilight author.
Yeah, she's a bit of a ropey looking bird to write
I'm thinking more about the older classics.
50 Shades of Black and White.
Lewis Carroll.
Oh, we done the fucking Christmas one, didn't he?
No.
No, not a Christmas Carol before you try and be funny. Lewis Carroll.
He did Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, he also did a Christmassy one.
He did Jabberwocky.
What?
The Jabberwocky.
Sound like a curry. No. No, he done a Christmassy one. Lewis Carroll.
Sounds like something you'd call a fucking brown shopkeeper.
Whoa! Not having that. No, I wouldn't at all. No, I'd call him John or Baz,
Yeah.
as you used to. Yeah, as you heard less than an hour ago.
Would you listen to a book narrated by someone you like about a book that you wouldn't necessarily read?
No, because the content's got to be there for me, no matter who.
But the way you imagine James Earl Jones reading one of these
Tom Baker.
oldie books.
Brian Blessed.
Yeah.
Maybe. Imagine Brian Blessed reading Thomas the Tank Engine or something like that.
Hello, Thomas, you bastard.
Fresh horses!
I'd listen to a book read by Jeffro.
You can't.
Yeah, I know he can't because he's dead,
Yeah.
but I would. Yeah, I just think he'd bring a knack to it, whatever it was.
Yeah,
I think there is not a book that could be read that would not be made funny with Jeffro's voice, no matter what the fuck it is. There you go, viewers, have a think. Is there a book that you'd like Jeffro to read? Comment below.
Stephen Fry.
No, I don't like Stephen Fry.
Of course you don't.
Well, go on, why not?
Because
What?
he's left wing
Nothing to do with him being left wing.
and he's gay.
It's nothing to do with him being gay or left wing.
Do you not like Stephen Fry?
No, he's a bit of a prick.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't-
he's well stupid, isn't he?
You don't like him
No,
because
he's very intelligent, not denying
you
that.
like you love QI.
I do like QI, but I thought Steve Fry's a bit of a dick. Just get that opinion of the man. Guy's a bit of a dick.
Oh well, I'm sure they lose loads of sleep.
He might do because he's too busy being. No.
Jethro. Well, I think that's good bit of punctuation to end the show with there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any afterwards, like you get in a book?
The end.
Yes, like we get in a book. I tell you what, let's leave it there. Oh, come on, fuck off. Really? You getting your little fucking homophobic gay drums and fucking... I don't know how that works, but your little drums are yours. Sleeve it there. Book sleeve. Sleeve.
Oh, we got it.
You said in the book.
We got it.
Yeah, I know, but what the fuck you... No, I'm not having it. No, fuck, whatever.
I'll tell you what, I will give that one.
I'll print her. Fuck off.
That will definitely have
Yeah, brilliant.
one of those.
Go on.
It has to be done, I think.
Not having that. Right, so guys, remember to
Like!
Subscribe.
hit the notification bell,
Fucking hell, comment.
share.
I say share.
Yeah, I know, I
apparently.
just couldn't go all the way with it being right. Go on.
Subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah, please. It doesn't. You can do it for like £1.
Oh, Gary didn't do his fact.
I've got to do my facts. Hang on.
Oh, no, why would,
Yeah, why we? Yeah, I don't know why you rushed it.
you got a book fact?
Probably not.
What is the world's biggest book? You should really have had that.
In size or
Oh, okay.
content?
Book fact because you need to use your brain. Your brain is constantly eating itself.
Yes.
Assuming because you input and it's got
Yeah.
to get rid of something.
I was going to say, have you got any more to go with that?
No, because these
Because that
are
suggests that it's actually physically eating itself.
because the editor lost my facts, and I've had to get these.
I don't believe that the facts were ever left in the editor's office in his suite.
This process is called
Brainy.
where
Zombie.
the cells develop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from
Molecules,
the,
but we're
molecules
working
from
it
the
out bit
system.
out, yeah?
Don't worry.
Tony Huston and Moon.
What does that say?
Phagocytosis.
I found this on my phone.
Phagocytosis.
Yeah,
Could you say a bit
phagocytosis
faster?
isn't harmful, but actually helps preserve the grey matter.
That why your beard's coming through?
I don't know what that means. I don't know. That's got to do anything with anything.
Grey matter. Grey matter. It's the only grey on show in the whole video. Don't look at me like that. I'm absolutely fine.
So don't forget,
Grey hat on.
It's no, it's a
do all
rustic
those
silver.
things we said before, but also pick up a book, give it a read. Put the tablets down, put the screens down.
And if you're moving soon, put the book away and get a Kindle.
Don't necessarily put all the screens and tablets down because this is the what we come across you on.
That's your yeah.
Yeah, good
But
point,
when this is
actually.
finished.
When this is finished.
Oh, when this is finished.
Yeah. And then maybe we might write a book one day. Imagine if we did a book.
Imagine.
Keep imagining that. Catch you next week.
Goodbye.
Where we're going to be talking about
Oh.
hobbies,
Yes. Hobbies.
which could include reading books.
It could do.
And on that note, we're going to go and eat the rest of these hobbies. Hey!
They're not hobbies.
Yeah,
They're
I know,
biscuits.
but they're like hobnobs, aren't they?
They're nothing
The
like
biscuits.
hobnobs.
They look like
They're
hobnobs.
digestives.
I don't care whatever. They're still
You're such a
hobbies.
fucking bellend.
I'm not having it.
Out.
Stop farting.
I'm not.
All right,
Go for a
goodbye,
poo.
everyone.
Bye.
Let's go for a
Cheerio.
poo.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Bald Statement starred Rob Lewis, Gary Redfern, and Will Atkins. Recorded at Rob Lewis Music Services Studio in Ipswich, UK. This fantastic theme tune is Rumble by Mojo, edited and produced by Rob Lewis. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and listen again.